It's your girl, Detra Trueheart, your life purpose generator, purpose provoker, and iSpeakLife mentor with your Tuesday Tea with D. And so normally, if you are on my email list, you get a weekly email from me every Tuesday called Tuesday Tea with D. And today I wanted to do something a little bit different. And as I stated when I first sent these out, is that it would be audio, it would be video, it could be written. And so this week I decided to do something a little different. I was inspired by, and to be honest, when I'm watching things or when I am, listening to things, I will write them down in my phone, in my notes. And I normally document where it came from. And this specific quote, I'm not even sure where it came from, but I know that I was watching something or listening to something. And the quote basically says that they're going to watch anyway. Make sure they don't look away. They're going to watch anyway. Make sure they don't look away, right? There's, many sayings out there that say that they're going to watch anyway, give them something to look at, right? But this one I felt was really powerful that says, make sure they don't look away. And for the women and some men influencers that I work with, that I speak with, that I am assigned to, feel like, if I show up fully, people are going to feel some kind of way about that. If I show up in the full essence of who God created me to be, I don't know how people are going to take that. And I'm here to tell you that it doesn't matter how they're going to take it. It doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter what they think. They're going to look anyway. And baby child, honey child, listen. Child, listen. Make sure they don't look away. Give them something to look at, but not only give them something to look at, give them something that is going to hold their attention. You have been called to be salt. You have been called to be light. You have been called to shine brightly, right? And so no need in dimming your light. No need in presenting yourself at 50%, present yourself at the full 100, 120% shine. And if they got to put sunglasses on, I can guarantee that while they're putting the sunglasses on, they're going to watch you. They're going to be watching what you're doing. And so my job really is to coach you, to mentor you, to impart into you, and to let you know that you are worthy of the shine that has been deposited in you, right? You are worthy of it. And so for people to, feel like, who does he or she think they are? You are a daughter or a son of the Most High God, who created you to shine, who created you to be salt, to add flavor to this world, who created you to be light, right? To shine light in darkness. And so you don't have what's the word that I'm looking for? You don't get, I'll just say it this way, you don't get to pull back. You don't get to be shy. You don't get to, dim down or dumb down, right? You don't get to do any of those things. You have a responsibility that when people are looking, when people are trying to figure out what's going on, you present yourself in a way that you make them stare, right? And some of y'all, I know y'all don't like folks staring at you. You don't like folks looking at you. You don't even like folks, glancing at you. But guess what? People are not going to be able to get the thing that you have been put on this earth to give if you are not showing up, if you are not showing out, if you not step in and step out, step into who you're called to be. Like you can't do it behind the curtain. You can't do it in the shadow, behind the you can't do it. Can I say you can't do it? And so I want to encourage you today in this message and let you know that, child, they are looking. They're going to continue to look, because guess what? They're going to look to see why you're not showing up, but they're also going to look when you start to show up. And so whether it is showing up fully in your marriage, whether it is showing up fully in your life, just your life in general, in living versus existing, whether it is showing up on your job, showing up in the classroom, virtual classroom, right? Whether it is showing up in your business, whether it is showing up in your family, wherever it is showing up in ministry, wherever it is that you have been called to show up, listen, they're gonna look, but make sure they don't look away. in this space, when we talk about specifically if you are an entrepreneur, if you're in ministry and you are trying to get the attention of the people who you are assigned to, the one thing that you have to remember is the squeaky wheel gets the oil. Which means that there are tons of people out there, but the people who are assigned to you are waiting to hear your voice. They're waiting to experience your salt. They're waiting to be shined on by your light. And the only way that they can experience you is if you show up. Period. So I hope that this message was an encouragement to you, because some of you, would rather, again, be in the, behind the scenes. You would rather not step into the space that you have called to be. You would rather not operate as the authority and the change maker and the world change agent that you have been called to be. You'd rather be behind the scenes, but your voice is needed. Your gift is needed. Your shine is needed, right? We got enough shade out here, child, but your light is needed. We got enough folks around here who ain't got no flavor. We need your flavor. We need your salt. And so I challenge you to show up. I challenge you to get out of your own way. I challenge you to be all that God has called and created for you to be, because guess what? They're going to look anyway. And so while they're looking, make sure they don't turn away. I'll see you next time.